What's up, guys? Chris Schroeder here with another episode of The Daily Dose. Guys, today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about something that I recently learned about, but I've been implementing in my life in a huge way. So this is called the grandfather framework. So what is this? What does the grandfather framework look like? Or the grandfather perspective. So I learned this from Alex Hormozi. You should look him up. He's a great guy. You can learn a lot from him. And he was on Andy Frisella's podcast. You should also check out him. And he was talking about this framework that he calls the grandfather framework. And essentially what it is imagining you're 85 years old, right? Imagining that you're 85 years old and you get immediately transported back into the body that you have right now, right? So I'm 28. And then he goes on to say, now that you're in that headspace, that you're 85, start thinking and feeling, things around you. Like, man, my knees don't hurt. My back doesn't hurt. Oh my gosh, my children are so young. And just think about all of those things. Like, my wife was so young, all of those different things. And I've been doing this a lot lately because I realized that you have to do it more to because it's a muscle, right? It's a muscle in our brain, right? That we just kind of have to build and create that perspective for ourselves. So I challenge you guys to try the grandfather framework. Imagine, or if you're a woman, the grandmother framework. Imagine that you are 85 years old and you immediately just get transported back to where you are right now. And I truly believe that we can actually channel, that age of ourselves or that person when we are that old. I do believe that. Because I've already started seeing how I think I would think at that age. And then you start to realize a lot of the stuff that you're doing right now is super fleeting compared to, But, I started really digging. I was like, wow, this was the time where I was helping all of those people who were looking to be resellers. My kids were 2 and 4 years old. We were just getting ready for school. And, it's cool to think about. It's cool to think about, and it's almost like imagining your legacy too. So I challenge you guys to try and implement the grandfather framework. I can guarantee you that it'll give you a much different perspective on your life. And who knows, it might help you out. I don't know. I really enjoy doing it because it stretches my brain to think about who I would be, and then also looking, being able to kind of almost look back in time. It's like, what should I do now to be that person that I want to be when I'm that age, right? So give it a shot, guys. I think it's pretty cool. I do it pretty often, and it really just does give me a much different perspective on my own life. So enjoy.